Arguably, the most recognizable apex predator in the cat family. Massive, powerful, and armed with long canines and razor-sharp claws, this beast can take on any opponent. Hey friends, as you might have already guessed, today we're talking about the tiger. This fast, agile, and stunningly beautiful hunter definitely deserves your full attention. The tiger is the largest member of the cat family. An adult can weigh up to 300 kilograms, with a body length excluding the tail stretching up to 3 meters. While 9 subspecies were originally identified, only 6 survive today. The largest and most famous among them are the Amur and Bengal tigers. They communicate with one another through a powerful roar, the echoes of which can be heard up to 3 kilometers away. Naturally, sustaining such a massive body requires a staggering amount of food. In fact, a tiger eats twice as much as a lion on average, consuming nearly 3 tons of meat a year. Armed with canines up to 8 centimeters long, a tiger's top speed can exceed 60 kilometers per hour in short bursts, and its horizontal leaps can approach 6 meters. All of this combined makes the tiger one of the most formidable apex predators in the animal kingdom. Let's find out just how skilled this hunter really is. The tiger is preparing to hunt. In front of him is a massive herd of deer. This is no easy catch, they're all ready to bolt at the slightest sound. That's why the tiger prowls forward with absolute caution. These are young fawns, and they've never seen a tiger before, so catching them will be a breeze. The tiger is patient. He waits a long time for the perfect moment, careful not to spook his prey. Then, he bursts forward like lightning and tracks down his target in a matter of seconds. The parents can do nothing to help their calf. Next, the tiger sets his sights on an adult deer. He approaches decisively, but doesn't forget to stay cautious. The chase is on, and it's over in a flash. The tiger wrestles the deer down, but he needs to finish the job. He agilely leaps onto his victim, pins it down, and sinks his teeth into its throat. Those sharp canines leave the deer with absolutely no chance. A wild boar is a highly prized target for a tiger. Like the master hunter he is, he stalks with extreme caution, making sure not even his tail makes a single sound. The unsuspecting victim continues its meal, completely unaware that the predator has closed in to point-blank range. Coiled like a tight spring, the tiger strikes, and within seconds, the boar drops dead. Unlike most other cats, tigers don't fear the water. They are excellent swimmers and can easily cross wide rivers with powerful currents. Guess what forced this tiger into the water? A massive crocodile just stole his kill. The striped hunter cannot let this theft slide, so without fear or hesitation, he goes after the deer he caught earlier. So far, so good. But the hardest part lies ahead. He still has to swim back to shore with a heavy carcass. Fortunately, luck smiles on the tiger. The crocodile decides not to stand in his way. But sometimes, hunger and a lack of other options force a tiger to attack crocodiles directly. But even here, you can see how masterfully the tiger executes the attack, trying to pierce the crocodile's thick hide while keeping clear of its massive jaws. With experience, a tiger becomes a true expert of the hunt. He learns to use the weather conditions to his advantage. A storm is rolling in. The darkness and rumbles of thunder help the hunter sneak up on his prey completely unnoticed. By the way, his night vision is 6 times better than a human's. Having crept as close as possible, he freezes. Now, his main goal is to wait until the deer itself closes the gap. Just one more step proves fatal. The hunt is a success. A mother sloth bear defends her cub from a tiger. The tiger doesn't back down, so a fight is inevitable. This takes place in India, where summer temperatures soar above 40 degrees Celsius, and a lack of water forces animals to gather at waterholes, which is exactly what causes these kinds of clashes. The fierce battle lasted for about 15 minutes. Apparently, both opponents suffered serious injuries, but the mother still managed to protect her offspring. The tiger retreats, seeing no reason to continue the fight. Spotted deer often cooperate with monkeys to keep watch for predators. But at the waterhole, the situation changes, and monkeys are capable of driving out even the largest deer. However, in this case, they have to be much more careful. A monkey spots a tiger, but he doesn't come alone. There are a total of 5 tigers. This is the ultimate nightmare for primates, and they hastily flee into the tree branches. The spotted deer are startled by the noise, but this time, the tigress is not being cautious. The dense forest is full of inhabitants. If she keeps moving, sooner or later, she will stumble upon prey. A short pursuit ends in success. As a side note, statistically, only 1 out of 10 attacks ends in success for a tiger. But in this situation, the tigress had no right to make a mistake, because hungry cubs have an excellent appetite. Although they are already capable of procuring food on their own at 11 months old, they become completely independent only at 2 years of age. And finally, a bit of sad statistics. Given the animal's impressive size and immense strength, it is not hard to guess that it has practically no natural enemies except for humans. Today, there are only about 4,000 tigers left in the wild, and over the past 100 years, their population has decreased 25-fold due to human fault. Over decades of relentless hunting, humans have displaced these animals, reducing their occupied territory by more than 90%. 3 out of 9 subspecies were completely wiped out by humans in the 20th century. Today, all remaining subspecies are listed in the Red Book, and hunting them is strictly prohibited. But the tiger is still under threat of extinction. These animals live for about 20 years, but Amur tigers, the largest representatives of the subspecies, rarely live even to 10. After all, besides poachers, harsh weather conditions, a scarce food supply, and the fight for territory await them in life. How do you think we can save these beautiful animals from extinction? Let me know in the comments.